I originally started AngelWorks as just a Christmas program. I have kind of a Christmas obsession. I really like giving people presents, and it was only an avenue for me to find families that needed help and give them Christmas presents. One day I was driving to work and I got a call from a young man, and he had osteosarcoma and he knew that he was terminal, and he said, "I know that you don't know me, but I'm going to die, and I know my parents don't have any more money because they've battled trying to keep me alive, and I need help paying for my funeral." So that was kind of what had opened my eyes to it. We spent the last months of his life going to high schools and radio stations, anybody that would let us in the door, for him to tell his story and talk about childhood cancer statistics and the lack of funding. And when he passed, he asked if I would continue doing that.
My name is Rick Colby. I'm a parent of Lauren Colby, who passed from cancer at age 8 in 2007. We lived in Dublin, Ohio, and she was treated for cancer since she was age 10 months old. It was after Lauren had passed, and actually it was Senator Schaefer who connected us. He mentioned that there was a wonderful children's cancer advocacy organization in his district in Lancaster. So the three of us got together, Senator Schaefer and Ellie and I, and obviously as a parent who's been through this, I'm involved as a volunteer. A couple months ago, AngelWorks had a grief retreat, like all day on a Saturday, for parents who had lost their child to cancer. And Ellie reached out and asked me to speak to the parents and my experience. So I talked to them as a peer, as a fellow parent, and we had a great conversation. And what was supposed to be a 1-hour talk and Q&A turned into an all-day thing. I just simply couldn't leave the parents. I think this very powerful display of all the children who have passed from cancer or are being treated for cancer serves as a reminder to legislators and all the people that pass through the State House about how common childhood cancer is, and it's on the increase, and that more research needs to be devoted to finding cures for childhood cancer.
Well, several years ago, AngelWorks Executive Director Ellie Hite came to me and asked about helping create a nonprofit organization, helping propel a nonprofit organization that has a great mission, and that's helping kids and helping families who are traumatized by cancer. Lithopolis, Lancaster area is where AngelWorks is headquartered, and I'm very, very proud of that. It's a native-born nonprofit, homegrown right there in Fairfield County. And as you can see here in the State House Rotunda, they're making a huge impact. And I'm just proud to be part of that, whether that's in special legislation to help these kids with cancer, or whether it's an appropriation in the future. You know, we're there. We're going to be there for these kids and these families.
The first time that we did the childhood cancer awareness display here at the State House was in 2019. And my idea was that it would help raise awareness just by giving a face to childhood cancer. Just with all of their photos, I thought people would be able to look around and say, wow, you know, there are this many kids that have cancer, and maybe they would feel a little personal connection to that. Gold is the childhood cancer awareness color. So a gold ribbon, it symbolizes childhood cancer awareness. September is Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. Most people don't know that. Now it's kind of grown into helping us show how many kids we have in Ohio that are dying and that are fighting, just so that we can try to get better research funding and give them a better chance at surviving cancer. All of the kids on the south walls are children that have already passed. Those parents typically are so broken that they can't be a voice. You know, their hearts are broken. I feel that I am so lucky to have the opportunity to meet these kids and do this job. I have a photo in my bedroom that says the 2 most important days in your life are the day that you were born and the day that you learn why. And all of these kids all around us, all of these pictures, this is definitely my why, and whatever I can do to help them, however hard I have to work, I will do whatever it takes.